Go live. Change the title to race. Okay. So here they go around for the formation lap. This gives us an opportunity to have a look at the grid order for today. Captain Cody with his third successive pole position. And will he turn it into his second win of the season? In second place behind him is Pavishian, doing his first Grand Prix race in the Motorsport car. Third place is Ufit 2 with their highest finish in qualifying. Fourth is Soccer Rain. Fifth for 897, who's finished fourth the last two times he's raced. Sixth is Logan Ultramotive, and in last place is Eisen. As here we go, as we get set for the start of racing. And we're going to have 5 lights, and after a week's delay we will go away in Edmonton. Good start from the front too, but Captain Cody's absolutely bombed the start. He's absolutely struck away from everybody else. He leads, and there's the two Motorsport cars battling out with Soccer Rain there. Through the S section, 2 cars have gone deep. One's cut across. That was Pavishian, who now moves up to second place where he just started. Captain Cody remains in the lead. They all remain seemingly where they were at the start of the race. We look further back, Soccer Rain has stuffed up somewhere along the lines. He has dropped to last place most likely, as it's now the Motorsport cars taking up 2 of the 3 podium places. No, they're not actually. Ufi 2 is up there. Eisen is back in last place. There's something wrong with the timing screen, so that will be fixed, or the standings tower, that will be fixed momentarily. This close battle between the two will rage on probably for the entire race. There's now Ufit trying to contend. There's Logan Ultramotive trying to catch up to the AIU Race Road. They both go deep. Logan Ultramotive actually hits the wall. Separated by just 3/10 is the top 2, and then it's Ufit followed by Logan Ultramotive. And then where is Sock? He's 5th. Where actually is Throw 897? He's had an off somewhere. Logan Ultramotive has gone deep in turn 5, the hairpin. So he's lost a huge amount of time. So is Pharrell, who went deep again. And now there's a massive lead Now for Captain Cody, I don't know where Parvision could have gone off. Also don't have eyes everywhere, but this is a tricky track. So what will the lead be now? Will it be around 3 seconds? 3.2 seconds. What about the lead back to Ufye is 5 seconds, and then there's a good battle going on between Logan Ultramotive and Ufye 2 side by side through the slalom section of the racetrack, flat out. Ufye absolutely sends it into the wall and has lost the place to Logan Ultramotive, who moves up to 3rd place. As Parvision has gained about a second in the first 2 sectors on Captain Cody, as there's Ufye just lightly tapping the barrier at the final corner. There's Logan Ultramotive though, up to 3rd place. The gap though remains solid at about 2.6 seconds. Through the slalom section, and they're pretty much matching each other everywhere. Logan Ultramotive is also matching. Ufye 2 breaks late again and goes off again. And then Cody gaining 6/10 in the middle sector. On that last lap, only a 2/10 gained from Captain Cody back to Parvision as Logan taps the wall at turn 1, being hounded down by Ufye 2. And there's Ufye 2 going off once again. Actually, he's losing a lot of time by employing the tactic of braking as late as possible, as he is now, as Socadine Rain is actually caught right up to the back of his teammate. Captain Cody starts lap 7 of 38. And 4.3 seconds the gap now to Parvision. Another 2/10 gained. Captain Cody increasing the gap yet again. Tapping the wall at turn 9, I believe. That will lose him a couple of tenths. It's actually Socadine Rain who has set in the fastest first sector of the race. As, yes, that wall tap did hurt Cody's lead quite a bit. Parvision has gained about a second on him on this last lap. He's actually put in the fastest lap of the race with a 48.1. So Parvision now with the fastest lap. Logan Ultramotive also gaining a little bit as well. Socadine Rain goes sets the second fastest lap time, actually overtaking his teammate Ufye, who absolutely clobbers the barrier, but is still able to keep on going. Parvision has gained another 3 tenths, but he's lost that margin in the second sector. Once again, it's Socadine Rain who's setting good laps. He might actually be in contention for yet another podium if he's able to catch up to Logan Ultramotive. The gap is 3.4 seconds, gained by about a tenth on that last lap. Parvision continues to reel in the leader, Captain Cody. Could it be the 4th different winner in 4 different races? Or 4 different races. Could it be the 4th different winner in 4 races? If Parvision is able to win this race, Socadine Rain might also be in contention. He's been rapid. As I say that, he's lost about 4 seconds He might have had an off, or might have clobbered the barrier somewhere in Sector 1, as Parvishin has gained a heap of time. The gap now 1.9 seconds, and definitely in his sights. He's set another fastest lap there with a 47.5. Logan Ultramotive with a 47.7 on that last attempt. There's now blue flags for Burrell, who lets Parvishin go by. So it's the two Motorsport cars who are actually putting the pace on at the moment. Although Captain Cody is matching them around the rest of the track. Captain Cody sets his best lap time there with a 48.1 and extends the gap by a further 4 tenths. However, Logan Ultramotive is gaining on his teammate, actually. Lap 11 of 38. We are a quarter of the way there now. Trading fastest first sectors. Captain Cody out in front has just lapped his teammate, actually, who will get out of the way of Parvishin as well. This is the view from the front, the number 24 Zen Cronulla Racing Team car, who has had some pressure from the guys behind, but still remaining out front. Don't forget that each driver has got 2 drive-throughs that they're meant to do in a race. One in the first half of the race, one in the last half. Of course, all these drivers would be hoping for a safety car. So that they can get the drive-through off without losing too much time. Captain Cody sets the fastest lap of the race. He's now showing his true pace, setting a 47.5. Threll improves as Threll improves to 6th place as Eisen clobbers the wall at turn 1. And now we'll have to get out of the way of Logan Ultramotive, who had an off somewhere in the middle sector. All Logan Ultramotive needs to do is just to get a good result, as the person in 2nd place, which is Finley, is not here for this Grand Prix due to some unforeseen circumstances. So gap's still dwindling around about the 3-second mark. I think the live stream is privated for some reason. We'll make that public now. Right, now the stream should pop up. As Cody now boxes. Vision will take over the lead at the top of the standings, and he needs to have some good lap times. You lose about 20-25 odd seconds in the pit lane. Logan Ultramotor comes out behind Doofy too. Now Parvision responds to the Captain Cody box, who's now coming around the final corner now. Through he goes. Oh, but Captain Cody's actually hit the wall. At turn 1. It's not going to lose him too much time. He still remains in the lead. P2 now coming into the pit lane as well. Lead is now 6 seconds after all the pit stops have been completed. Cody remains at the top. But someone go off there. Logan Ultramotive going off. Allows Sockadine Rain now to go through into 3rd place. And Sock boxed at the same time that Logan did, so this is 4th position. Logan Ultramotive hits the wall. Logan's actually on 22 corner cuts, so he is 3 away now from getting another drive-through penalty. Cody had an off somewhere in the 1st sector. Wasn't too slow, but it was still slow enough to be seen there. What's the gap now after that? Is 6 seconds. Cody's still holding the fastest lap of the race. Apart from Logan Ultramotive, no one's really close to any drive-through penalties or extra drive-through penalties. Eisen is now behind by 2 laps, as there's his teammate going through, and this is Parvision behind Pharrell 897, who, if there is a safety car, might get another 4th place. Ushi 2 now boxes from 6th place. Although that might have been because they already boxed. Logan Ultramotive has remained in 3rd. Sock must have had an off on the previous lap because nothing's coming up on this lap of anything going on. comfortably out in front. Captain Cody. Very reminiscent of the previous two Grand Prix where, for much of the race, he was untouchable. Of course, last race, that all changed due to a safety car caused by his own teammate. But, regardless, he is now 8 seconds up. He was up by 1.7 seconds last time around. Sorry, 1.5 seconds last time around on the previous lap. Still trying to chase him down his position. Or even just to get a fastest lap would be an achievement for Parvision, who has not raced in any of the previous races, although he did attend free practice in Australia. But he goes very deep into the hairpin, and if he wants to catch up and try and win this race, doing little mistakes like that won't help him too much. As Eisen being lapsed now. By the motorsport car. Here's the battle for the final podium position that is raging on at the moment. Between Logan Ultramotive and Soccer Rain, both of whom consider themselves as title contenders. Obviously, Sock's in 4th and Logan is in 1st. Captain Cody is 3rd place in the championship, although he's going to jump right up if he wins this Grand Prix, which by the lap is looking ever more so likely. No other pit stops yet from any of the drivers. Gap now up to around 10 seconds now between 1st and 2nd place. The battle rages on for 3rd. Going deep into turn 5 though is Socadine Rain, who has lost his position, not even his position, but has lost his gap to Logan Ultramotive. The gap on this last lap remains around 9.4 seconds. Logan Ultramotive might be making a statement for fastest lap here. Him and Socadine Rain have gone 1.5 tenths faster than Captain Cody in the first sector on this lap. Cody setting consecutive 47.7s. Another 47.7 also from Parvision, so the gap remains at that 9.4 second buffer. Going very deep into the final corner. The yellow in sector 3, but Now the green flag comes back out again. Logan Ultramotive on that last lap set a fastest lap with a 47.3. Both him and Sock now come into the pit lane for their drive-through. As through there goes Cody to lap the 2, but of course Cody has not boxed himself yet. Eisen, by the way, has retired from the Grand Prix, so he will still score points. He will score 3 points for finishing in 7th place. But obviously, when he is coming consecutive below 6th place, and he's scoring 6, 3, or 1 points per race, and his teammate is winning or at least getting close to the podium, you have to wonder how much they could improve in the Constructive Championship if Eisen just gets some better form going for the next few races ahead for Magny-Cours and Lisbon. Still no pitting from the front 2 drivers yet. Cody remains comfortable, although he has just tapped the wall once again at the turn 9 wall, which is right up to the other part of the track, which goes through the slalom section. So he might lose a second or two on this lap to Parvision. This is the raging battle for the last podium spot. Still going with Logan Ultramotive and Soccer Rain. As both Logan and Ufyi both now have extra drive-through penalties for exceeding the corner cut limit. Logan Ultramotive has got 28, Ufyi with 27. So of course Logan will want to get rid of that as quickly as possible, although he does not dive into the pit lane on this occasion. Ufyi does. Captain Cody set a fastest lap time around, or his personal fastest lap, but he was only 600ths away from getting that fastest lap. Lap 33 of 38 now. Will Parvision box and try to undercut him? Now Pharrell from 5th place now comes into the pit lane. It'll be very close between him and no, never mind, no it won't. Logan Ultramotive does his extra drive through for his corner cut limit, so that pretty much has confirmed that Soccer Rain will come 3rd place in this race. Parvision with a 47.1 last time around goes to the top for the fastest lap. He's actually just bettered his teammate by 2/10. He's bettered Cody by 8/10 on that last lap. But sadly, is it too little too late for the Motive Motorsport car or the Motive Motorsport team to get their second win of the season? The front two still haven't boxed yet. And the gap extended by roughly 4/10 now. Does Captain Cody box? Yes, he does. And Cody is absolutely nowhere near the corner car limit at the moment. Now Captain Cody out of the pit lane. Now we will have to see how quick can Parvishin go in the pit lane. Well, of course, it's first gear only, but as SSRL at turn 9, Yellow got put out in sector 2 momentarily, but it hasn't affected him too much. So this now means that Soccer-Dean Rain has been unlapped, but he is very far behind now. Parvishin now pits. Sock hits the wall. In sector 1. Momentary yellow flag hits the wall again. But Captain Cody does take over once again at the top where he was. The gap now still roughly around 9 seconds. As Captain Cody begins his final lap. As long as he doesn't mess up horribly, then he should be a lock for a victory. And this will really set his championship hopes alight. Through the last couple of corners he goes now. He's just got one hairpin left to negotiate. And he does it well. His teammate finishes 7th. But it is the Australian Captain Cody who wins the Canadian Grand Prix. And rounds off an excellent performance. Parvishin in his second race. Not even his second. His first ever full race. Finishes 2nd place. 3rd goes to Soccer-Dean Rain. And 4th should go to Logan Ultramotive. It does go to Logan Ultramotive. He's been lapped. 5th place goes to Pharrell. 6th goes to Oofyeet. And Eisen, who retired somewhere. I don't know where he retired, but he finishes in 7th place. as the drivers now make their way up to the podium.